Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream with Lion Brand. I'm feeling some pressure right now because I can see I'm going to cover you up, Shira. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Obviously, you know that today we are going to be talking about Hat Not Hate. I got my sweatshirt on, I got my swag. Hello to everybody who's watching on Facebook and on YouTube. And also, shout out to everybody who's watching after the live. I appreciate you tuning in. We're going to talk about Hat Not Hate. Anti-bullying month is this month. And then at the end of the show, I'm just going to tell you about a special deal on lionbrand.com. So stick around. Yeah, let's get started. Shira, are you ready? I'm going to bring you right in. Yeah, she's ready. There we go.
Hi! So
Welcome.
nice to see you.
Welcome back to
Aw,
your now you're on the other side.
I'm on the other side. I am on the other side. But Sarah, you're killing it. You are like really killing it these days. I always tune in. And even if I don't tune in when it's live, I check you out later.
Oh
Give you
my
notes.
gosh.
You don't need you need no notes. No notes, Sarah.
Thank you. That's so nice. And also hi to all the She fam. Everybody
Yeah.
really showed up today for you, Shira. Everyone's in the comments saying hello.
You know
So
what? I think they're showing up for you, and I'm just
oh,
like, I think
stop.
it's the team. I think they're showing up for the
The
she and
A
Sarah.
team. The A team is here. If you
Yes.
aren't part of the She family, if you haven't been watching lives on our you guys are so nice. Everybody's saying nice things. We haven't been watching we haven't been watching live streams here since the beginning of the pandemic. You might not know Shira, and you might not know about Hat Not Hate, but I'm very excited that you are here today so we can talk about it. Shira, introduce yourself and tell us about Hat Not Hate.
Yes, sure. So hello to everyone that is watching, to new and to old friends. Thank you for tuning in and wanting to learn more about Hat Not Hate, or just making sure that you know everything that you know about Hat Not Hate. So I am Shira Blumenthal. I am the founder of Hat Not Hate. Hat Not Hate is an anti-bullying campaign that I started back in 2018 while I was the brand ambassador for Lion Brand Yarn. I am also, if my name sounds familiar, Blumenthal, I am part of the family business, and I was part of the 5th generation. And all my times at Lion Brand, I'm very thankful for, and I'm thankful for being able to have my experience at Lion Brand because it brought me to where I am now and doing what I love, which is just helping this world be a little bit bluer and kinder. So a little backstory of why Hat Not Hate was started. I started this campaign because I was bullied when I was in 4th grade. And it was a really, really horrible time. And I ultimately ended up switching schools for my 5th grade year. But that pain of being bullied never left. And I think that if anyone has ever even been a bystander, a bully, a victim of bullying, whatever it may be, it never leaves. You remember it and it sticks with you. So ultimately, when I had the opportunity to pitch this idea of starting an anti-bullying campaign at Lion Brand, and the concept is that we would ask people to make hats, and hats, because when you unravel the E of hate, you have a hat. There it is. That's why it's hat, not hate. Not multiple hats, just one hat, not hate. So with that, at the beginning of this, we partnered with an organization that informed us that blue is the anti-bullying color. Even though I know that there is another color that can be for anti-bullying, we go by blue. So the hats are blue, and I asked makers around the world to make blue hats for us, and then I would then distribute it to a local school in New York. This was my first year. I was looking for 1,500 blue hats, and the famous story is that I had never run a campaign before. I think before that was when I ran for president in 8th grade and I lost. So not a pro at campaigns, but I started campaign. We were looking for 1,500 blue hats by the end of September. And my father said to me, Shira, I'll be impressed if you get 200. And that was not super supportive in the moment, and low-key,
Shira said challenge accepted.
yeah, literally challenge accepted. And Helen Tattenbaum, Mr. B. So, so I then decided, hey, all right, challenge accepted. And we ended up getting 2,600 blue hats, and they filled up our office at the time. Sarah remembers very much. She was like, this is cute, but when are they leaving? And and it was really exciting because it was only reassuring to me that this had a purpose. There was a purpose to Hat Not Hate, and it could be even bigger and better. So the following year we asked for 25,000. We got 23,117.
Wow.
The next year I asked for that was going into 2020, and we all know what happened then. So we ended up getting, I asked for 100,000, and because of the pandemic, we ended up getting that year 35,531, I think.
Wow.
And then the final year, or the following year, we wanted to complete that 100,000, and we ended up getting like another 30,000. So ultimately, we collected 65,000 and change between our second and third years. And then this past year, Hat Not Hate went off on its own. And big kudos to my girl Meg. And
Yes.
she took the leap with me, and we are trying to bring a little bit more kindness to this world and this planet. And we have done some hat hustles. This past summer, we asked for 5,000 blue hats from July to August. We ended up getting 16,000. We got 16,000. It's just been amazing. There's like so much to Hat Not Hate, but it's just so exciting to see it grow. And just for National Bullying Prevention Month, that is October, it's nice to kind of bring light to it. But the one thing about Hat Not Hate is while we use October as our benchmark, we like talking about it all year long, because this conversation and these things don't just happen in October, they happen all the time.
That's so well said. Well said. Totally. And now that you are off on your own, what's going on with Hat Not Hate right now this year? I know that you guys have been collecting hats. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So a little background of the hat hustle, and to just communicate my big statement, which is, while I may have had this idea back in 2018, it is not without the help of the makers around the world, literally around the world, Sarah, like Australia, Italy, China, everywhere. This would not happen. Had not would not be in existence. So it is a humongous shout out to the makers out there, because without you, this would not be possible. But last year, so right now we're doing assemblies in school, in-person assemblies and virtual assemblies. And for more information about that, you can get in touch with us through our website, hatnothate.org. But the very cool thing was, last year we had a virtual assembly in Illinois, and at the time we didn't have any hats. We were all out of hats. We had no more hats because we had distributed all 65,000 of them. Mm-hmm. And we're like, we can't do an assembly without hats. That doesn't make sense. So this was a Friday, and I was like, I don't know, Meg, I think we could get 400 hats by next week. I definitely,
why not?
Like, why? Let's see. You know, I don't doubt anyone, because someone doubted me and I proved them wrong. So I don't, you know, and we put a call out and we said, hey, we need these hats, but the catch is we need them by next week. Well, we actually asked for 300 hats, I think, or 230 hats. We ended up getting 400 hats. So we were able to outfit the whole school, and it was in under a week that we got these hats.
Wow.
So we were doing the hustle a lot, literally, like, you know, Meg and I did some TikToks, which we'll talk about there too. And we we then, this past summer, I started going live again on the Hat Not Hate Facebook page, and we created a new show called She's Live.
Yeah, you guys go check it out.
Yeah, not the She Show, just She's Live. And we made an announcement at the beginning of July. Hey, we're going to be doing a summer hustle, and we want to collect 5,000 hats. It was in under a month. How many do you think we got?
I feel like there's some people who are watching this that also watch the Instagram live, so like they know that I know, but
take a guess for the people.
I said last time that you maybe got 5,500 hats because it's like that's a lot.
That's a lot in a month, but we actually got 16,000. So yeah, the makers are the most determined and kind and creative people.
So generous.
It's so generous. Like it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So we collected those, and those hats went all to Meg's house, and she is our warehouse at the moment, along with her parents, and basically everyone in Meg's family has helped out with Hat Not Hate at some point or another, including her children, and with James being our official Hat Not Hate postman. So we there's so much to look forward to in the coming months because we have some exciting stuff, but of course I'm not going to tell you everything because then that's boring.
Yeah, guys, make sure that you are following Shira.
Thank you.
And Hat Not Hate, because they've got exciting news coming up. And then
so that's kind of, I think that answers your question.
I think that was a great answer, which also reminded me that I should have mentioned this up at the top, but guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway here after a few more questions. But unfortunately, I know we're on Facebook and YouTube right now. Unfortunately, we can only do it on Facebook. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want to participate, I'm giving you the heads up now if you want to jump on the Lion Brand Facebook page, and you can, because we're going to be asking you some trivia questions, and that's how you enter to win. Yeah, but anyway, before we do that, I think most importantly, we got to do Hat Not Hate lightning round. What do you think?
I'm here for it. Let's go.
Okay, so Shira.
Yes, Sarah.
What kind of hats wait. Okay, sorry. We're starting over.
Never mind. We're not ready. Let's go.
Okay. Shira.
Yes, Sarah.
Are you collecting hats right now, and how can people participate? Because we already have people asking in the comments, and I love all of you guys.
It's a solid question. Yeah. You can go to hatnothate.org for all the information. Right now, we are not collecting. We are asking people to hold their hats, but that does not mean you can't make hats and be ready for a possible hustle in the future.
Perfect. So you guys should start making your hats now.
Yes.
And next question, now that you know that you should start making them, but don't send them anywhere. Next question is, what patterns should we be using to make hats? Or is there a particular size? Does it matter what style?
That's a really good question. So we accept hats in any type of yarn. Okay. That's very important. I always say, if you have a sheep in the backyard and you want to shear the sheep and you want to spin the wool and you want to dye it blue, I will take it.
Yes.
But whatever yarn, of course, I have some favorites of Lion Brand. I am biased for always and ever, but that does not mean that it has to be Lion Brand. So there's that. Now, what style? It can be anything. The reason why it is Hat Not Hate is because a hat can be as simple as a rectangle and you seam it up and bing, bang, boom, you got a hat. Or it can be as complicated as color work, Fair Isle, cables, whatever, baubles, whatever you want to do, you can. We've seen it all. We've seen berets, we've seen beanies, we've seen baseball caps, we've seen so many different types of hats and so many different designs. But as I say, every hat makes a difference. I love all the hats, just like my own children. I don't have children yet. I just have a cat and I have my mom's dog. So those are the closest things that I have to kids. So the hats are my children. So I love them all the same because all of them have the same purpose, which is to bring more kindness.
That's perfect. And what crafts should people be
Yes,
using to make
they
these
can
hats?
be knitted, crocheted, or loom knit. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a very important because sometimes in the past we've gotten some like sewn hats, which is lovely, but that is not what we're looking for. And people, another common question, Sarah, that people ask is like, what happens with the non-blue hats? Because we have non-blue hats. We do actually donate them to care for the homeless here in New York City. So they do find a good home, but that's not what we're looking for.
That's true. And yeah, make sure, and also size, because that's another thing that you're gonna have to
Yes,
find homes if they have.
size is very important. Size does matter. So with 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 Hat Not Eight, we ask that you make sure that the hat fits your head as in the maker, because that means it will fit the child. Children's heads are much bigger than you think. So we have gotten tiny hats literally as big as this, and
That's too small.
that's not going to work for us. So make sure it fits your head, and if it fits your head, then it's good to go.
Yes, that good answer.
Yes.
I love that. I was also going to just underline, doesn't have to be Lion Brand yarn. It can be any yarn as long as it's blue. Good for stash busting. You know,
Yes.
I think that that's great. And
I've seen people literally like different yarn through all of the
that's so cool.
yeah, why not?
That's so awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
And I love that these kids are getting something that's handmade with love just for them.
100%. Yes,
That's
it's really
beautiful.
cool.
That's really beautiful. Let's see. Let me check the time. Perfect. We're right on schedule.
Love it.
Should we do some trivia questions?
I would love to.
Okay. Here's how the trivia is going to work, guys. First, let me tell you what your prizes are. We're going to ask you a trivia question.
Yes.
You will, if you're the first to answer, and I'm going to choose who that is because they're coming in all on my screen here. So I'm sorry if it doesn't show up in the same order on your computer. That's how the lives work. But you will have the chance to win 3 balls of Woolies Thick and Quick. That's enough to make 3 hats for Hat Not Hate.
And
or you could, and I'm just,
sorry, I'm getting really excited. Okay, go.
Okay, and a Hat Not Hate sweatshirt, which Shira's going to show you.
Okay, but it won't be. This is not this one. This one actually Sarah made for me. It's actually can you see it? It's embroidered. Yeah. I cried when I opened it up, but if you know me well enough, I cry a lot. So that you will win a sweatshirt. So
yes, you'll win a sweatshirt and 3 balls of Woolies Thick and Quick. We're going to choose, we're going to do 3 questions. We'll have 3 winners. And if you are chosen, we're going to have you DM us here on Facebook with your address, your full name, and your email. And sorry, this is for US only. God, I've got so much bad news. Not on YouTube, and not if you're not in the US. But if you are, I've got good news. Anyway, so let's ask some trivia questions. The first one is, how many hats did Shira want to collect her very first year of Hat Not Hate, which was 2018? How many hats? Put your little answers in, and Shira, you can pick who's the first winner.
It's always delayed though, Sarah.
I know. We're going to give it a minute. We're going to do like a little Jeopardy.
Oh, no, I see some
answers are coming in. The answers are coming in.
Oh, I see the person who got it.
Who is it?
It was Kayla Halverson. Yes.
You're up on the screen. Kayla, congratulations. You are the first winner of the yarn and Hat Not Hate sweatshirt. Welcome to the Blue Crew.
Yeah, the Blue Crew. Yeah, it was 1,500 hats, but then I ultimately ended up getting 2,600.
I mean, well, now that can't be the second trivia question.
Oh, sorry.
Just
Whoops.
kidding. It wasn't going to be.
You didn't tell me the question, Sarah.
I'm making something up on the spot.
All right, cool. I love it. You
Well,
learned well. You learned well.
Thank you. Also, I think that you guys you know how this goes.
Yeah.
You know. But congratulations, Kayla.
And I love how excited everybody else gets for
I
Kayla.
know.
I love that.
You guys are the best. Next question is, how many hats did Shira collect during her summer hustle? Summer hustle. Hat hustle.
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
That's a good question.
While people are putting in their answers, I feel like I should also announce at 4 p.m. today
Please.
On the Hat Not Hate Instagram, we are doing a live reading of an awesome anti-bullying book for children. So if you miss it, that's okay. It will be in our feed. But if you want to join, also, if you have some kids at home that want to hear a great story, join us then. Okay. Perfect. Looking at some numbers, I am seeing or Cinnamon Girl.
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
No, my bad. Guys, we're only doing on Facebook.
She's on YouTube. She's on YouTube. I'm so sorry. So then we have Sunita
N. Congratulations. You are also going to be winning the sweatshirt and the yarn.
Congrats.
You can make 3 hats with 3 balls of Woolies Thick and Quick, and you can save them for Hat Not Hate.
Yeah.
You yourself. I'm not going to tell you how to live.
Yeah. Live your own life.
And then here we go. This is the link for the Instagram that Shira was just mentioning. I love the plug while we're waiting for answers. Hey. Congratulations, Sunita.
Congratulations.
Okay, and then this last question.
Love it.
A really easy Lion Brand question that I ask every time. What year was Lion Brand Yarn founded? And while you're doing that, I had something I want to say to you. While you're doing, no, I'm a mess today.
What's happening, Sarah? How can we help?
I don't know. I'm trying to read comments and talk to you.
Oh, I see Jennifer Williams.
Jennifer Williams.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. No, that is not correct.
That's not the right answer.
No, that's so not
fired.
Paul Kelly. I already left. Paul Kelly.
Paul Kelly, congratulations.
I think you know what happens is the names, like, it just all goes very quick. People start putting it in. Mm-hmm. It's 1878. We have 1878.
1878. Congratulations, Paul. And here's the information for those 3 winners. Please DM us here with your full name, address, and your email address so that we can send you these lovely things. One pack is going to come from us, and one's going to come from Shira.
Please give time for shipping.
Yeah.
Yes.
And obviously these are going to be, I can't tell you exactly what color of Woolies Thick and Quick they are, but there'll be some shade of blue. It'll be a little surprise for you.
I love that. That's
Woolies
Thick and Quick, Sarah knows, is my most favorite yarn ever.
Favorite yarn.
Yes.
That's why I chose it for you.
Thanks.
And here you go. You can check out Hat Not Hate on Instagram today. They're doing so much live stuff. So if you guys are lonely, just check out whatever Hat Not Hate is doing.
We're your friends. And also, just so you know, we're also some places that you can find us. We're on YouTube. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. And we are on the Talk of the Tick, aka TikTok. And I do some really, Meg and I do some really awesome content on there. And I just want to point out that I have injured myself because of TikTok physically. So I think that just because of that,
too hard.
I literally, the sacrifices I make for Hat Not Hate. Gabby actually messaged me. She's like, oh my gosh, does anyone recognize? And I was like, they should. So definitely check us out on TikTok. And I want to, while I have this platform, I want to give a big shout out to Meg. Meg is the director of operations and basically everything else at Hat Not Hate, and would not be able to do it without her. She is everything. And of course, I want to thank Lion Brand for being my home for such a long time and for helping me find my path that I am on now. So And of course to you, Sarah, you're my number
Well,
one.
I'm glad that I could be a part of that, and you're such an inspiration. I do have to say before you sign off that people have been asking, like I see the comments the whole time. Everyone wants to know like, how's Meg? How's Mimi? How, like, they don't care about me. I don't even
Yeah.
know about you. Can you
So
just give everyone like a brief update on the Hat
yes,
Not Hate
sure.
family?
I can give everybody a brief update on our team. So Meg is doing great. She is slaying it every day. Like I said, I could not do it without her. We make each other laugh, and we're constantly coming up with new ideas and new content for all of you. And she is truly an amazing human being, and I'm very, very lucky to have her with us. And James is doing awesome. He started kindergarten. Maggie is like a year and a half. I feel like they're like, I'm Auntie Shira, so
Yeah.
I feel okay to like talk about this. Maggie is doing well. Mimi is doing great.
Amazing.
And I'm trying to think. Oh, and Jack is doing wonderful. So those are some, yeah. So Jack is killing it as my amazing boyfriend and my 60K bae for always.
I love that. Amazing. If you guys have more questions about Hat Not Hate, make sure that you head over to their website. All of these links to their socials are going in the comments, so check that out. There's a frequently asked question page, so if we did not have a chance to answer your question, check it out there.
Yes.
And before we're done, I also have to let you guys know that right now, onlinebrand.com, you can spin the Wonder Wheel. It's not a spin again Shira wheel. This is
We can only do so much, everybody.
yeah. This is a virtual wheel. You spin it and you get a mystery discount, which is awesome. And you can go, if you didn't win any yarn, you can go use that discount right now to buy some blue. I mean, you can buy anything, but buy some blue yarn and make some hats and get ready for the next time. Shira, thank you for coming back and joining me and being here. This was great.
It is my pleasure. Sarah, you're killing it on the lives. I also saw someone ask how my parents are. My parents, thank goodness, are good. And Boychik is actually here with me today. He's quite quiet. And Ty is good as well. So everybody is good. And I just want to point out again, at 4:00, we will be, just in 2 minutes, we're going to be going live, doing story time. And then tomorrow, make sure that you tune in at 11 a.m. We are actually going to be going live with a school in Manassas, Virginia on the Hat Not Hate Facebook page. So check us out.
Please do. And Shira, thanks again. You taught me everything I know. Now you guys are stuck with me.
Yeah, well, I will never ever forget everything that you taught me, because we would not be where we are today, Sarah, without each other. So I love you. Thank you. And a big shout out to Nikki, killing it in the comments. You're awesome.
Thank you, Nikki. And thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you again next week, same time, same place. So please tune back in.
Do it.
Bye, Shira.
And bye, everybody.